Oh, here we go.
What should my name be?
Nostradamus.
Oh, here we go.
I said you're not very athletic.
I beat 2 to 4 people on this podcast in golf. And I could hit 1 of 4 softballs out of the park.
No, there's no possible.
Oh, here we go.
Yesterday, unbeknownst to anyone else in this group, my wife and I went to the New Kids on the Block concert. And I got to see Donnie the Man Wahlberg live. At 8:30.
Well, they called because they know you live, man. They wanted to be part of the show. You are live, on air, streaming in person. So, what's going on with you today, man? How's your day going?
Are we good? Everything's running?
Yeah, looks like it.
I'm looking at a YouTube live and it's just coming up, so that's good. Good. Hey, we had some difficulties last week, but it's the name of the game, right? You know, we're part-time heroes trying to hold it down, but no, been a good week. Chicken Wing is doing good. Got my first appointment tomorrow. We'll see how it goes and see what they say. Good. Made a trip up to the mountains real quick. Tried to stop by and see my brother, but he eats he's a late lunch eater, and I was an early lunch eater. So I got to see Mom real quick and do some chores for old Meemaw. Oh, Lordy, Meemaw. But had just a quick turn and burn. But other than that, got volleyball, got a big win last night. So plugging right along. So life's good. Everything's good, man. I feel like I should be on the sidelines, man. I feel like I got
with a visor.
I know, you know who got this for me, right?
Who's that?
Mac bought this for me.
Oh, did he? Nice.
Yeah, he did. I think it was for Turkey Bowl 2 years ago.
Okay.
What about you, Timmy? Oh, go ahead.
I put it on. My wife's like, I need that visor. And I'm like, you do.
You should get one.
Big game tomorrow night. I mean, big game. Hopefully,
Right, bro.
Kenny Small Hands Pickett make his debut. So,
Who do they play tomorrow?
The Browns.
Browns.
Amazon TV.
So who you gonna pick? You gonna let us know who you picking, Joel?
I'm always going Steelers.
Oh, okay. Well, what about you, Timmy? Who you picking?
It's in Pittsburgh, isn't it?
No, it's in Cleveland.
I'll take Cleveland.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well, Timmy, you almost had a win this week in our football pool. I mean, we can show everybody the standings, You guys can see the standings there?
No, not yet.
Oh, they coming up real quick, and it shows that the three of us are actually tied.
Yeah.
We are. Yep.
Yeah, so they had the double Monday night game, and I had the Bills. I think there's a 4-way tie going into Monday night, and I had the Bills and the Eagles. I think everybody picked the Bills, and 2 people picked Minnesota. So then I was coming down to the tiebreaker, and I had 52, and I forget what Bowles had, but the number for me to make was if I got to 45, I would win. And at halftime, I only needed 2 touchdowns in the second half to get it, and they didn't score for another dang point. I was mad.
Yeah, I bet so, man. I bet so. I saw that, and I was feeling bad for you, man. I was feeling bad for you. I know. I finished second place probably 3 or 4 times last year, and never won a single one.
Tiebreakers are tough.
Yeah, you saw we got a new player in there this week too, right?
Lonnie, right?
Yeah.
It sounds like easy money to me. Listen, Lonnie.
I don't have my alert set up for our other group on that group me, so
yeah.
I just had to go in and check it on. I was like, I saw your welcome to the group, Lonnie. We're going to enjoy checking your or taking your money. I was like, I really only know one Lonnie in this world. So I was like, Chris and Barry.
Yeah.
Who's a diehard Panthers fan too. Like he's borderline like jumping off the top of the roof about Matt Rule. So
Lions?
Yeah.
You guys picked the Lions this last week? Joel,
I
you
did.
did.
Yeah.
Ryan, did you pick
I
Lions?
picked every home team except for Cincinnati.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And Cincinnati.
Lions look good.
I can't remember. Who I picked. I just just know that I knew after the Thursday night game that I wasn't in it. You know, I knew that I wasn't going to be in it.
The Bengals lost, right?
They did. That's crazy. To Dallas. And
NFL's
who is
crazy.
this? Who? Cooper Rush? That's like a 70s band, isn't it? Cooper Rush.
See, Tua threw for like 6,000 yards and 6 touchdowns.
Well, I watched, on Red Zone, which is the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
I mean, when they say the witching hour, it's like everything is like boom, boom, boom. Like
you don't want to lead because you're going to lose.
And it's just like, I'm not the super smart football strategy guy, but I know if I'm playing Madden, I'm not letting this guy get behind me. Who's Tyreek Hill? It's like
Cheetah.
you got to keep him in front of you. I mean, it's just like they're like, come on, we're up. Yeah,
it was bad. It
was awful. But watching the Browns lose to the Jets kind of made my day, though. I mean, getting the onside kick, Joe Flacco from the University of Delaware, the old Blue Hen, winning that game. Great. It made my day.
They made a movie about him. It's called The Replacements. I don't know if you knew that or not.
He does got a little resemblance, that's for sure.
That was a great movie, by the way. That was a great movie.
Top 5?
Underrated. Maybe top 10. Top 10.
In football movies, where would that stand in your eyes?
In football movies, that's probably top 7. Top 7, I will say.
What's your number one football movie?
Rudy.
Rudy.
What
about you, Tim?
Remember the Titans is close second.
Both of them are up there. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Yeah. Remember the Titans is probably the best for me. Makes me cry a little bit each time.
Yeah, it's good.
Who's the little girl in that? Is the little girl in that? She came out of big things. Yeah.
She was on Heroes for the longest time. She had
that's right. That's right.
Yeah, she was
grown up.
Heroes.
She was on that show Nashville too. She was a country singer on Nashville. Golly, what was her name? I'm looking it up.
Starts with a P, I want to say. Like a Greek name or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what her name was.
Waterboy remember though too. A little Bobby Boucher.
Oh yeah. What's that thing?
Yeah. Hayden Panettiere.
Yeah, Panettiere. There you go.
She's definitely grown up. I will just keep it PG and be like, she's definitely grown up. Any Given Sunday was a good one.
Yeah.
What was the name of the movie? The old Chicago running back, The Life of Brian.
Brian's Song.
Yeah, Brian's Song. That's a good one.
Tearjerker too.
And
what'd you say, Brian? What?
Brian's Song.
Brian's Song.
It's an older movie.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
And my favorite actor's brother, Mark, did one. What was that?
The Invincible.
Invincible. That was a really good one too.
That's based on a true story.
Yeah.
Dude's a bartender in Philly and just makes the team.
Watch the hands. Watch the knuckles. It's a good story.
Never seen it. Never
seen
even heard of it.
It's a good one. You should sit down one Sunday and watch it.
Yeah. Well, maybe I will, but I don't know
I doubt he will.
I doubt it.
Have you seen Rudy? Let's be honest.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I've seen Rudy. Yeah. I mean,
all right. I just
want to make sure. Yeah, it's all right. Like,
What's your favorite football movie?
I like Remember the Titans. I think that was a good one. I've watched it multiple times. For me, a movie is good if I will watch it multiple times. I would probably never watch Rudy again. Like
Blindside,
Dang.
that's another good one. Blindside, I like that.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. I've watched it a few times.
All right, I'm looking up top football movies of all time. Let's see. We Are Marshall. I've never seen it. I need to watch
You
it.
never seen that? It's
No,
got Matthew
That was-
McConaughey on it.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I mean, Varsity Blues. That
There
was a
wasn't
good
much
one.
football in that Marshall movie.
No.
Let's be honest.
Necessary Roughness. Remember that one? That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a
Varsity
good
Blues,
one.
I always liked a can of cream after that. Whipped cream.
Remember the Titans is number 5 on
Varsity
Rolling
Blues,
Stone.
yeah.
That's terrible.
What was number
Longest
5?
Yard, Brian Song. Remember the Titans is 5. Longest Yard of 1974.
The first one? Yeah. That's
Who was in that one?
Burt Reynolds. Did you ask Brian? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know he
No.
has
Number
a scene.
2 is Friday Night Lights. I've never seen Friday Night Lights either. Number 1
Varsity Blues. Varsity Blues. That's probably my favorite too. Yeah. That's probably tied for favorite.
Nope.
So,
That's
yeah,
a great one. There's some
Yeah.
good one-liners in there. Tweeter just gonna go home. Tweeter just gonna go home. What was the teacher's name?
Hey,
What
remember
was
the
her
big
name?
fat guy in Varsity Blues? That dude's like jacked.
Davis.
now. Dude's jacked.
Miss Davis.
Oh yeah.
Will you marry me, Miss Davis?
I don't know who the big guy was. I remember the big guy from Remember the Titans.
Maybe that's the guy I'm thinking of.
I don't think he's jacked, is he? You think he's jacked?
One of these guys is jacked.
He was on Sons of Anarchy too. What's his name? Ollie.
Opie,
Opie.
Sons of
That was-
Anarchy.
Yeah.
So, Joel, you just finished watching The Old Man. Did you like it?
Oh wow, that was a great series. Like, I like series that you don't know what's coming, and there's a lot of twists and turns in that, and there was some foreshadowing, especially with the daughter. Everything that was happening and kind of figuring out some stuff, but it'll be interesting. I don't know when season 2 comes out, but that's Jeff Bridges has always been a really good actor, and he sells that part real well. So, and even like Brian, you and I talked, when they flash back to their earlier selves, it's just like it's eerie how the voices and the faces match. I don't know how they did that, but to find an actor that looks just like a younger version of them, it's like, wow, that's pretty good. I don't know if you've seen it.
They can dub the voice into that, right?
Yeah, well,
I've watched the first couple. It's on Hulu. I did watch the first 2-3 episodes, and I think I didn't lose interest. I think the first 2 episodes I got caught on something else. Oh, got the wife watching Breaking Bad, so we've been kind of binge watching that.
Dude, Breaking Bad is awesome.
She's never seen it, and so I finally got her past episode 2, and now she's enjoying it a lot. So
Yeah, that is that's one of the best.
I just right now I hate that they have the Lord of the Rings going on, and then Games of the Throne is going on. I'm like, I can't.
They did that on purpose.
I know, but wow, they should come to an agreement, because I'm having to go back and watch them, because I'm binging them and watching them and trying to figure it all out. And I'm like, I'm the two are watching
my
it.
brother. Don't put 2 blondes in 2 different movies and expect me to know which one's which.
But this past week, I was like, that little on the dragons, the queen, the new queen, she's about to start wrecking shop, I do believe.
Oh yeah, what she talked to with the green on. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, she's like
that
was it.
I know
she
now. She knows.
Yeah,
she knows.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about. about.
Sorry.
Haven't seen any of that. Haven't seen any of that.
You ever watch Games of Thrones?
He's got
So
little kids. When can you watch it?
we started it back in the day, man, and we had to stop because Michelle, she said she couldn't keep up. There are too many characters. There's too many moving pieces, and she's like, I don't know who is who and what is what anymore. So she tapped out on it, and then I just never finished watching it because she wasn't watching it.
It is hard because there's so many, like the Seven Kingdoms, and they all have this last name, and you're trying to figure out what's going on and everything. But I would say if you want a good starting point is, I guess it's 3 or 4 episodes in to where, so this is the prequel to the Games of Thrones. So
Yeah.
pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's Game of Thrones. Both of them are shows you can't put be text on your phone because you're gonna miss something that's
Yeah. I got to watch it.
storyline.
I have to watch it with subtitles on because I'm like, what is that?
It's pause it. What?
They start speaking different languages, and I'm like, how do they just speak this random language and act it out like that's what it's supposed to mean? So,
Well, you told me about that Peaky Blinders, and so I started that, and bro, I could not keep up.
You have to put subtitles on for it.
Yeah, I couldn't understand it. I couldn't understand what they were saying, man. I couldn't understand what they were saying.
yeah, that's why. I mean, I loved watching Narcos, but you have to stare at the screen all the time. You can't look away because
for 1 second because you're
like,
gone.
okay, good. They're speaking in English now. It's like, what is it?
It's a good show too.
It is really good. I mean, if that's totally based on true story, wow, crazy life. I mean, Pablo Escobar.
You think it's based on a true story?
What is based on a true story?
I would think it's based on, but if it's entirely true, the power he had, dude was giving up millions because he knew it would distract them so he could make dang near billions
part where
of
they're talking about
dollars.
the rats were eating $1 million a day.
Yeah,
or something,
he's
just
buried
rats.
money. I mean, there's no telling how much money's buried all over that countryside. Built his own prison, made his own deal. I mean,
Brian, what'd you do this week?
Man, what did I do this week? I had a busy week for work, but I got to prep. Wife's birthday this weekend.
Oh yeah,
Big deal.
Got big
Big
plans,
deal.
surprise, or she already know what you guys doing, or
No surprises. Take her out to dinner. Go. There's one of the breweries having an Oktoberfest. We're gonna go check that out.
Beat some clams?
Saturday, dude. I'll do it.
Cadillac.
I'll do it. So I'll tell you that we did do that. Well, she did, not we. I wish I could show you all the video, but this upgrade on this software, I don't want to try it because everything seems to be lagging out. But she did that hot chip challenge thing.
Yeah,
bro. I thought she was gonna.
I was like, not a chance, dude.
Oh, in the video, that's what I wanted to show you guys, but I can't get it to pull up. She called you out by name. She called you. She didn't call Joel out. She called you out by name. She's like, and then she's like, "Oh, I forgot. He's a Yankee. He ain't gonna do it."
Hell no.
I got too many bowel issues. So did you see the TikTok I sent y'all last night?
I did not see it. I didn't see it yet.
So I sent it late last night. You guys know.
Yeah.
There was a guy. If you watch it, it's hilarious because people are shaking that leg when it starts to get hot and hit them. You got to watch it.
I don't watch it
because he eats it. He's like, "Oh, I make my own hot sauce. This is 10 times hotter. Chip's terrible." And he's like, get the garden hose. He's drinking milk. He's like, "Oh, I hate my life right now. This is terrible."
What was she doing during the video?
What did she do?
Yeah.
So in the video, I felt bad for her because she's just trying to power through. She's got her her music in, and she's dancing, doing her, and you could tell like she was at one point she was drooling and couldn't control it, just drool falling out of her mouth.
Did she put the whole chip in her
Yeah.
mouth, or?
Yeah. And then the time didn't start. It was 3 minutes, and time didn't start until after she swallowed the chip. And so, but then the kids felt bad for her. And so the kids were trying to hug on her and stuff, and she's trying to tell the kids, "Get away, get away."
I got a couple questions.
Okay.
I have some questions.
Okay.
One, does she like spicy food? Like, does she?
Yes, she does like spicy
What
too.
made
Okay.
And two, that same question I have as
Did
Timmy's
somebody
have.
say- like,
What
I
possessed her
challenged
to do this?
I challenged her to do it. I was like, "You should do this hot one chip challenge that I've been watching, because I've been watching the TikTok videos, man, and they are hilarious. And I know I'm not going to do it, right? Like barbecue chips make me sweat, right? Like
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it. But yeah, sure enough, man, she did it. She powered through like a champ. We
She
never
a
get
t-shirt
this.
for it or something like that?
No, she got to call you out and just say that,
Call me out all
That's-
along.
yeah, that's about it. She called you out, and it was interesting.
Not a chance.
hmm So I had the other thing I wanted to show you guys was that y'all see that fight with
I got
Mike
one
Evans?
more question.
Go
I got
ahead.
one more question. How is she today? Was it hotter coming out, and then was it hotter coming in? Because that's the problem I have. Is it just seems like I eat spicy food, and it's like the next day I'm like, ooh, what's going on here? Can I get a cold towel?
ice cream cone?
did not ask her that question. I did. So it was worse after she drank the milk stuff, like it lasted, and then she kept complaining about when she would burp, and she was like,
Oh God.
"It tastes like shit." As she was like, "It's the nastiest tasting thing I ever had in my
What time
life."
of day did she do it? Did she do it after she ate? Did she eat it
Yeah, it was like 6:30, 7 o'clock at night, and then Alvin wanted to do the hot chip challenge, so we gave him a spicy nacho Dorito, and so he did his own.
Say so bad.
Yeah, you ain't gonna
got
one up
that.
me. Yeah,
Got like a kid with courage,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Mom.
yep. So he did that, but as soon as he ate it, he didn't wait the 3 minutes. He went running for some water. He just, he wanted to do that, but yeah,
Where'd you get the chip at? Are they-
Amazon.
Oh,
You get it off Amazon. It comes. I text you guys the picture. It shows where you
Website.
did the one chip challenge and all that.
Nope.
no. Mm-mm.
Me neither. guys.
If you want to go down a rabbit hole, get on TikTok and just Google the one chip challenge and watch these dudes just die, just literally die. It's-
I've never seen one where a dude ate it and goes, "That's cool." never seen one.
Never.
Watch the one I sent you, then watch the second one I sent you. It is hilarious.
Does it do long-term damage? I mean,
I
Well-
will never know in my
Me neither.
body. No.
What was the one that didn't you send, or maybe I just saw it, where the guy tried it and the paramedics were over there and he's like, you done,
Dude, he's in
No,
the
you-
world of hurt.
you done messed up, right? 'Cause he tried the one chip challenge, laid out, the paramedics are over there on him.
He's in front of a mobile home too.
Yes.
He's worried about that deductible for sure. Don't take me. Don't transport me. Can't afford this. Dude's hooked up to IVs.
you ain't never paying that bill.
No. They don't put it on your credit no more, I hear. So
Nah,
You
he
be
ain't
all
paying
right.
that bill. Nah, he's a return to sender. So, but
yes. So you boys ain't gonna do it.
No.
that's 1,000% no. Mm-mm.
Not even on the trip when we're up in
Oh, no,
So
dude.
I bought them for that trip for nothing to record you guys.
$1,000. No.
Did you see the guy did it for $100 in the convenience store?
He probably looked miserable.
Oh my God, was he miserable? Like,
I mean, there's nothing good can come out of that.
No.
There's no trophy, no
entertainment.
It would be like entertainment for you guys, not for whoever eats the chip.
suffering. No, I mean,
I'll run the stairs. How about that?
yeah.
Oh, I like that idea.
I'm
Either-
ready now.
Look
You
at
either
that,
run the
he's still
stairs or you do the
$1.
one chip challenge.
Nice.
Oh, I'm running the stairs all day.
All right, so that's the deal for the trip. You either run the stairs at Philadelphia or you do the one chip challenge.
I
How's
just
that?
don't. I mean, I don't have to finish last. That's all.
You could
You're
finish
my
last.
class. I might get some boxing gloves and run up there if I had enough baggage space. But Frontier, I ain't got no room.
You ain't got no bag of space. You depending on Andy.
I'm gonna wear the gloves on the plane. What's up? Going to Philly.
I'm hoping it's cold because I'm coming in with like 6 layers of clothes on to get on this plane. Like, you don't have a bag, sir? Nope.
Then they're
Like
gonna
this.
strip search you.
Looks like the Christmas story again. Don't leave me, guys. Don't leave me.
Yeah, then they're
That
gonna
would be
strip
my
search
luck
you.
too. Like, sir, you have 3 pairs of jeans on. Why are you trying to be comfy here?
Frontier, man, come on.
Yeah, that is something to fly Frontier, man. You know, it's what we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, our flight lasts this time and we don't get canceled like a week out or something. But if we do, we're driving.
Yep. Agreed.
Driving.
Yeah,
Big
Andy,
Blue.
He's all about. He's like, I'm just going to drive up there anyway. I'm like, I said, okay. You got to do one favor. You got to at least get the radio working.
Get my
And
bag.
two, you got to have that. You got to have that car clean. I don't need to be immunized to get in your car. I haven't had a tetanus shot in a long time, Andy. I'm gonna tell you. So
When you deployed, you said there was critters living in the back, right?
that's
Is that
a
true?
sore subject. No, I don't.
The
there
battery
might have
didn't
been a
work. I know
few-
that much.
There might have been a few mice, but he had 4 flat tires out there. George Campbell did him wrong. George Campbell, if you're listening, you're not a very good friend.
Never even started the car, did he?
4
Did you
flat
have-
tires and a dead battery. Not like dead out of power, dead out of cell. Like, had to go get a brand new one. I was even trying to look up codes to reprogram his radio.
His radio never worked after that, though, did it?
No.
It's probably all them codes you put in there.
No. Well, probably is. Probably is.
So now the truth comes out, Andy.
Yeah.
That's
He's
why
got-
you're.
He's
He
got
used to
like
drive that one on the
400
last
and
trip, and he says,
400
bring a
and-
Bluetooth. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Bring a Bluetooth to play in the car.
470,000 miles on that thing.
Yeah, that's a good question, Andy. How many miles? I know you're watching, Andy. How many miles are on Big Blue? Can you give us an idea of what the mileage count is today? You know, 'cause that dude, he drives that car everywhere. Have y'all seen the inside of it lately? The headliner's like completely down. It hangs in his eyes while he's driving. He's batting the headliner back as he's driving down the road. Man, it's true story. True story. The
Got some
headliner
clothes
is
in
The
that car.
tires does he put on that car?
He's bought his
I
wife
know.
a car since he had that car. She's had 3 different cars, I think, since he's had Big Blue.
I know I've put 2 sets of brakes on there for him.
Joe,
And that
with the battery. I ain't do nothing.
and
I
that
remember riding to work with him in what 07, 2008 in that car.
yeah.
Yeah. It brand new and it's like a 2005, 2006 model.
Mhm.
Old Blue.
I
I
never-
can't believe it's still got clear coat on it.
Ain't got much. Ain't got much. I put brakes on it one time and I bled his brakes and I was like, hey man, you need some brake fluid. Make sure you stop and get brake fluid. That old boy, he didn't stop and get brake fluid, and then one day he was no brakes to the floor. What? What is
He's
wrong
never
with
getting
you?
rid of that car. He's never, just because we have this is our topic. He's never getting rid of that car. You know that, right?
Never.
Yeah.
Big Blue.
Yeah. I mean, but it's been a good car to him. Been a good car to him. So I just want to know how many miles are on it. I don't know if he's watching anymore or what, but
I don't know. I don't have it pulled up.
yeah. Well, I was looking at the chat. It was going there for a while. What else we got, man? What else you want to talk about? I was going to say, did y'all see that Mike Evans fight
Yeah.
at the Tampa Bay game?
I wouldn't call it a fight.
Yeah.
I mean, he pushed him. That was a Buckeye. I,
mean-
don't like them Buckeyes. Look, he went back, started chatting at the GOAT.
What
And then
did you see? Tom? Arians is on the sideline.
Oh, I seen that later. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like,
He goes,
go get Tom. Go get Tom. And he's like, move.
so they had and then Fournette came after that. What's that defensive back's name? I know he played at Ohio State.
Lattimore.
Lattimore.
Yeah.
That dude don't want no heat from Fournette and
No.
Mike Evans.
He ain't
Them
never.
boys are
Them boys.
them boys bayou boy.
That's I said prison is not a deterrent for them guys.
That's when you said that, man. I was on the floor laughing. Said prison's not a determinant.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
I'm pretty sure one of them got a shank in the old thigh pad somewhere. They coming out of a huddle.
Yeah,
I did find it
Mike
interesting that,
Evans.
yeah, because so he restructured his contract at the beginning of the year. He's playing for like the veteran league minimum. I'm
Mike
sure
Evans.
so he's on like a 1 year, $1.2 million contract for the. I'm sure it's got incentives
Sounds
all
like
in it. So if he hadn't restructured it, this one game would have cost him almost $1 million on his old contract. So this one game now is only costing him $62,000, which is a large sum of money. But
need them. They don't have Goodman's out. I mean, they're running low on wide receivers right now.
Gronk is running the 40 right now, changing t-shirts. He's getting ready.
He's getting ready.
He just didn't want.
retirement party. I see. It's like the second one.
He's coming. He's been playing a lot of basketball, staying in shape. He's coming back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's no doubt. There is no doubt about that. I mean, you knew that was coming all along, though, right? Like,
Yeah, well, he wants to make sure Brady's going to make it through the whole year. They got to make sure that Tampa Bay's going to be a good spot for the playoffs. Then why wouldn't he come back? I mean, play the last 4 or 5 games of the season, and then jump in the playoffs.
I mean,
It's not bad.
they're looking good in this division. So
Yeah, Brady's got Wednesdays off now. You can watch your podcast if he's got nothing going on.
I mean,
he's really got Wednesdays off?
Yeah, he don't work on Wednesdays.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Did not know that. Not know that.
I mean, dude took just 2 weeks off in preseason. Just like, I'll be back.
I'll be back when I get back.
Trust me, I'll be back. I'm coming back on this
What's the
day.
coach gonna say? No, we're gonna suspend you. Hell no. They're like,
Yeah,
hey, when you're ready, come back. We'll be ready for you.
come on back.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Brady said,
I would do it too, right?
You.
yeah, I would do it too, man.
Let's see what else is trending today. Bunch of garbage. I saw the whole DeSantis shipping to what is it? What's the name of that island?
Oh yeah,
Martha's Vineyard.
Martha's Vineyard. Yeah, that's pretty funny stuff.
yeah.
Like,
Well, now they filed a class action lawsuit against him, right?
I did. Yeah, I saw that.
Against who?
That
Against
DeSantis.
DeSantis.
Who filed it? The immigrants?
the residents of Martha's Island.
For what? What are they? For what? Isn't that state? What do they call it?
Well, every woman on that island's name is Karen, if that makes sense. I mean, tell me that's not an island full of Karens.
Oh, that is an island. Full
I've
of
never been there. I'm not allowed.
I've never been there.
Oh yeah.
I
There.
seen Liz Cheney's ballot, whatever thing, got passed yesterday or today.
Oh, she
To
got.
be on the
She got.
presidential ticket.
Yeah, she got voted
I'm
out.
talking about where they passed it in Congress about the vice president. I don't know. I read a little bit about it. Something to do with the ballots and the electoral college, and where people had to count them now. I don't know. I heard something about it.
Yeah, I don't foresee. I don't see her going anywhere else in politics unless she runs as like a Democrat. You know, she's
Yeah.
she's done. She's done. So we'll see something here. What else they got? Are they showing, Joel?
So I got hooked on this whole Bernie Mac conspiracy with cloning. And
Yeah.
you talk about going down a rabbit hole of like so many different websites talk about cloning. If it's hard to understand and everything and what's really going on. You love that dog barking.
I do.
I don't hear anything.
Okay. But I would love to have an intelligent conversation about it, but there's so much. It involves the Queen.
About Bernie Mac getting cloned?
What are you?
Is that what you're saying?
Don't.
Sorry, I was on a website and it started playing music. So,
Oh, I was gonna say.
but it involves a Queen, it involves Eminem, it involves Britney Spears. How the version of themselves now passed away. It's just it's hard to read and understand all that
Brian,
stuff.
what
so.
you up to?
Oh, I was trying to prep for the trivia, and I didn't know you guys could see it at the time. I was getting it lined up.
I thought you were coming to get one of them get you ones.
No, no.
So you typed out the questions this time?
Oh, y'all got your pads. But I want to talk more about Bernie Mac. I was just getting ready for the next segment, so I want to hear.
Oh wait, I might have to turn off this stuff because I don't think you can see
Yeah.
the answers. Oh, I gotta put it on.
So, from what I can read, it in what was the Kings of Comedy? It's Cedric Hurley and Steve Harvey, right? And then
Yep.
Bernie Mac, and this whole cloning theory came out. Apparently, I mean, it's so far unbelievable, but Bernie Mac died at, I believe, age 50 of pneumonia.
I thought it was sleep apnea.
No, from what I read, it was
Oh,
pneumonia. Then he was hospitalized and died later after that, but he was
funny dude.
one of the guys who was working on, he was going to out this whole cloning theory, which is really hard to understand. But I mean, there's so many, like you said, you type it in on Google, you hardly get anything, right? So I went to DuckDuckGo and looked it up, and it's like hundreds of websites about evidence. I mean, pulling up pictures of like Eminem and Eminem today about discrepancies and who really is this. And I'm just like, it's hard to understand, really hard. So I know that's a terrible description, but it's
What got you down that rabbit hole in the first place? I'm just
TikTok.
curious.
TikTok.
Oh, TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah.
That happens. I've
It
done
does.
that many times
Yeah.
too. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, let me check this out.
Yeah. Yeah. Real quick. I mean, you're like full blown.
Yeah.
Like,
Next thing you know, you're like, holy cow! Wait.
Yeah. Then I turned back into 9/11.
Oh my
watching all them
gosh.
again, all over again. So it's crazy.
Yeah, your profile, I'm sure, centers you around a lot of TikToks or a lot of conspiracy theories. Yeah, that's what I meant. And I'm sure Bates gets a lot of porn and sports. And
Don't look surprised, Timmy.
dancing.
yeah,
Figure out some dance moves.
yeah.
I did watch. I started watching poker videos and blackjack about
Oh, you're getting ready.
doubling on if you get double eights, double aces, double split them. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready.
There's one guy that's really good at craps, showing you how to play craps. I've been watching him a lot too. He's got some good videos.
Yeah, crap's interesting. It's very. I've played it a couple times. Just the betting it for me is just difficult. Where to bet.
But the tables, man, are so lively and they're having such a great time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Roulette's good too. I know there's a strategy, but there's a lot of luck involved. But like you said, the tables always seem really, real cool to hang around. So
yeah. Y'all want to try this trivia?
Yeah, man, I'm ready. I got my.
You ready?
Blank.
All right. Y'all could see this. Y'all could see the screen.
I see 2 Hicks, 1 Yankee screen. Yes.
I see 2.
There we go. All right.
Some rules. You're gonna put it up, and we got like 5 seconds.
So
to record and turn it over.
Yeah, 5 seconds. Don't make me count out loud. But
You'll
5 seconds.
Flip it.
Yep, and then you got to flip it, and then. Yep.
Okay.
And we're
Who's
just
the
playing
reigning champ
points.
right now?
If you guys are tied, 2-2.
Who won last time?
You won last week.
Okay. Just wanna make sure.
Yeah. So it's 2-2. Now listen, it's how we do that whole golf thing. If you both get it right, it's not a point, right? It's no points if you both get it right.
Or both get a point.
Yeah.
No,
What if
it's like
okay, whatever.
it's cancel it out. It's like playing, like playing cornhole or something. All right, ready? First question.
What's top? What's the
The
top?
topic is 80s TV shows. 80s TV shows. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Name this show. 5,
Hold on.
4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see them. What do you got, Joel? What's your say?
I said the Jeffersons.
Wrong. Mr. Belvedere is the correct answer. Timmy, you 1-0. 1-0.
But that's not
Jefferson.